This is what your Overwatch 2 main says about you. Tank Edition, Doomfist. And really, there's only two types of Doomfist mains. Those that are god tier and those that are absolutely trash. There is no in between, not a bit. You're either comboing everybody in sight like it's Street Fighter, spamming the voice line, or you miss every ability known to man. Like you do nothing for the team, except jumping around doing absolutely nothing, but look cool doing it. I hate to break it to you, but you're not get quaked on, sorry. Diva. Diva mains overall are actually pretty solid. You guys are great at peeling for your team if they need help, and you're very good at creating havoc against the enemy team. Your defense matrix is probably one of the most clutch things you have in your kit, and you usually always go for the fattest diva bombs known to man, but most of the time you're just gonna miss and hit nothing. The only downside I see with the diva mains are that you guys are probably simps, and I would be absolutely horrified to go through your browsing history. Junker Queen. Like the Doomfist mains, you're kind of similar. You guys are either really good or really bad. There is no in between. You're either landing every single one of your abilities on everybody in the enemy team, or you're whiffing all of your abilities on the enemy team, and you will not help your teammates at all because the less damage you do, the less you live. So you just spam commanding shout every chance you get. When you go to bed, you dream about her stepping on you. Can I blame you? Probably not, but still. Real quick, 99.5% of you guys watching my videos are not even subscribed to the channel yet. So if you guys don't mind, please hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this content. And don't forget to hit that like button as well, as it helps the video out tremendously. And back to the video. Orisa. Orisa mains had everybody fooled at the start because in Overwatch 1, you would just kind of sit there with your shield, poking at the enemy team, being very passive. But then all that changed when Overwatch 2 gave you a javelin. Now the real yous come out and you're out here bullying everybody in sight. Nobody is safe from your wrath. Nobody. And not only do you have one pocket healer, but you usually have two pocket healers because as long as you're alive, nobody's getting past you. And I mean nobody. Ramatra. Now, let's be honest with ourselves, Ramatra mains. You don't play him because he's good or that he's useful in the meta. You play Ramatra because he's cool. And that's it. You guys were pretty disappointed when he was released and how underwhelming he was. And then all of a sudden, the Overwatch 2 developers gave him the Dead by Daylight update where he can run at everybody in his nemesis form, and now you're maniacally laughing as you run in the middle of the enemy team with your ult activated while everybody around you dies. Reinhardt. Usually when I come across Reinhardt mains, it's one of two. Either you legitimately play Reinhardt because you like him and are good with him, or you don't play tank that much and just pick him because he's got the big shield and you think that's what a tank should be. Either way, there's nothing like playing Reinhardt against another Reinhardt. You guys like to duel each other every chance you get, proving yourself to one another as if you really are fighting for honor and glory. And Reinhardt versus Reinhardt games are usually one of the most fun games you'll ever play. You guys, in my opinion, are the best tank main. Roadhog. I'm gonna rant now. I'm going to rant. You guys are garbage. Nobody loves you. Nobody ever will love you. You aren't good enough to play the other tanks, so you pick this guy that can heal himself and one-shot most characters in the flipping game. But hey, on a honest, real note, you guys are actually pretty chill in person, and you guys handle the hate very, very well. Because trust me, myself and most of the Overwatch community do hate you. But hey, all of us having the common enemy is what brings the Overwatch 2 community together. Also, I can't wait for them to nerf you into the ground. Sigma. Now, overall, my interactions with Sigma mains have been pretty positive. You guys are very level-headed and seem to be very strategic in what you do. You guys are usually hard to deal with on the enemy team. I really have nothing but good to say about you guys, except I know you have a feet fetish. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I know it. If I look at your browser history, I know I'll find it. I know you have a feet finder account. I just know it. I know it. Winston. Now, you Winston mains are overall pretty dang solid, but holy cow, the memes. All I hear is Winton this or Winton that or Winton Wednesday. If I see another Winton comment, I'm going to go into cardiac arrest. But you guys are pretty funny, not gonna lie. And some of you guys are absolutely nuts at the game. Like when I jump in the middle of the enemy team, I just get melted. But when you guys do it, you don't have a scratch on you. And I know secretly behind your mic, you're just saying Winton over and over again while you're frying my team with your taser. But hey, Winton, Wrecking Ball. In all honesty, you Wrecking Ball mains have got it bad right now. You guys fell from grace when Overwatch 2 came out, and you're honestly trying your best to keep him relevant, but it's just not working. Don't get me wrong. If you're good at Wrecking Ball, you're an absolute monster, no matter what the meta is. But for you Wrecking Ball mains that just don't have it quite down yet, maybe consider trying somebody else. Because if I see you pile drive off the map one more time, I'm gonna punt you like a football across the... Zarya. Overall, I haven't had many negative interactions with Zarya mains. You guys are pretty solid, but you're not meta anymore. I'm sorry. We're in season 2 now, not season 1. But hey, I'll give you this. She is fun to play. In my honest opinion, she is one of the most fun to play tanks in the game. But holy crap, you have 2 bubbles. Just because the devs gave you 2 bubbles for yourself doesn't mean you should always use it on yourself. Some of us in the back line are getting murdered. So drop the protein shake and get back and help me, please.